Hey everybody, I thought I would, it finally got a warmer day here in Kentucky, and it's above freezing. It's in the mid 40s, I guess. So I wanted to kind of show you what's in the back of my truck. Some of the things you need, some you don't need. So you can, I guess, pick what you want to use, and I just want to show you what I've got, and maybe you want the same kind of stuff, kind of go through the back end of my truck. Of course, you guys saw when I made this bed, I've got a video out there, one of my first ones, how I made that. So you go check that out. In my door on the back, I've got some ice scraper spray. And I found out going north you need a lot of de-icing stuff. The diesel 911, of course, if you've got a diesel, you know what that is. If your fuel freezes up, you can put that in your tank and it will de-thaw the fuel for you. I've got some hand cleaner and some white lithium spray-on grease. I use that often on stuff. If you look up under is where all my stuff is. I got a pair of coveralls here that I obviously have to use when it's cold. And now I kind of want to go through this a little bit of time. You can see up under there I've got quite a bit of storage. This is my front windshield cover. Let me see if I can do this better and put this camera down somewhere. I'll be right back. Okay, this may be the best way to do this. I just pulled everything out on this side of the truck, the passenger side, just to show you all what I have. I have just a basic, this is a Stanley Tool Kit, and it's got just about anything you might want or need in it except a hammer. So I just have that. I've used some of it, obviously. And then when I'm home, I can just pull it out if I need it there. So I have that. And then there's something you probably don't have to have. Let's start with this. You have to have a torque wrench, because you have to torque the lug nuts on all the units, because one, the people torquing them in the factories just don't pay attention sometimes, and you have to make sure that they're torqued good if you're going to take these things on long trips. So it's very important to have one of these. I've got one. I have not yet taken it out of the box though, because I bought and I needed one of these for home. You don't necessarily have to have this, but I bought an impact wrench, and it's an Earthquake. It came from Harbor Freight. I don't remember, it was in the 200s. But again, the great thing about having a business is you can buy things, deduct it from your income at the end of the year, and you can use it for home use anyway. So I have that. I use that, and it comes in real handy if you're going around to all of your lug nuts, especially if you've got 4 wheels to check. And I use these called torque sticks. So for instance, if the torque on them was 110 foot-pounds, I would pick this torque stick, put on the impact wrench and turn, and what happens is those torque sticks will torque the nuts to that, you know, is it exactly correct? I doubt it, but it gets them pretty close to that torque range, and you can do it really quick, and you don't have to torque each lug nut. You can go real quick with that. With that being said, you need obviously the sockets. You have to have the sockets to put on either the torque wrench or the impact wrench. So you have to have a good set of sockets. I'm going to try to put a link maybe on to these. Most of the stuff I bought from Amazon, and put a link that you guys can go straight to, and I might check into seeing if maybe I can get a little commission on it or something to help me out. Some of this stuff you have to have, some I buy because I just want to be prepared when I'm on the road. And this is just a 12-ton jack. I don't necessarily, this is not a requirement, but it's something that I wanted to get in case I needed it. You'll need at least 2 inches. Most trailer hitches are 2 5/16, but there are the smaller trailers take the 2 inch. So I brought a receiver and with a 2 inch ball on it with me. You need to have the warning triangles. They're a must. You've got to have these. It's a DOT requirement. Again, I got that on Amazon. I bought this small thing of ice melt just in case I needed it. And I've got the front windshield. I bought this on from WeatherTech. It covers the windshield. I did a cheap method of use some material to cover all the other windows. I'll do a video on that later, but you'll see as I pull the other window coverings out, and this helps it when you're staying in your truck at night at the truck stops or wherever you're at. It blocks all the light from coming in. So that's it for this side. I'll move to the other side. Okay, on this side I have in the door I have my fuel additives. I have some real expensive Schaefer's, I guess that's how you say that. And then I have the Hot Shot, and I switch up back and forth, and I put some in every tank. It's real important this time of year. Okay, in here you can see up under this side, it's my rain gear. I have another hitch. This one has some of the trailers you come into contact with are quite low. All right, all right, let me see if I can set this down. Oh, these things. All right, hopefully you can see. There we go. All right, my battery. Of course, you have to have a battery, and there's no need to show you that. I've got some extra windshield cleaner, washer fluid, and this is just an extra jug. This is my latest grab, is a torch. Last time I was up north, it was almost zero and every lock I had froze up, and I didn't have a torch. Now I do. Got just gloves, windshield not cleaner but scraper. This is probably one of the best tools I've ever bought, and I've had to use this before. I lock my keys in the back toolbox. I'll show you that in a minute. And so I had to use this to cut the lock off. but I've used this I don't know how many times, cutting nails and just anything. This will get you in a place and nothing else will. I've got these lights. They're magnetic and I can use them anywhere, anyhow, any way. But one good way I use them, if I'm pulling up to a camper at night, I can stick these on the back of my truck and use them as lights backing up. Here's the other material I put on the windshields at night when I'm staying overnight somewhere. And I just have, everybody needs Gorilla tape, just some paper towels. This is the I forgot what you call this, but this is what you use on a fifth wheel. Instead of having to use grease, you can put this on the kingpin. I just have some odds and ends, small tools, extra locks and things down in this little cubby hole. I've got a bag of rags. Got a safety vest in case I get broke down on that side of the road. Some extra straps. Got a medical first aid kit. I don't guess you call it medical. That's wet. I don't know how that got wet. We'll have to look into that. Okay, here's what I've got instead of snow chains. I've got these auto socks. They're supposed to be DOT approved. I hope they are. But I've got these instead of snow chains. Got enough to cover 4 tires with those. I've got another rain suit in here that I bought. And something else kind of important is this. It'll charge my batteries. If my battery goes dead, I can jump the battery, and it's an air compressor. I can air tires with it. So I like to be safe, like to know that I can get out of any situation and don't have to depend on anyone. There's not really nothing else in there. Some of the stuff you need, like you have to have the DOT, you have to have the first aid kit, the battery, but some of it you don't. It's just stuff that I have extra. And I'm real happy with the way everything's going now. I'm real happy with my bed. I'm real happy with the truck. Of course, I haven't had to use all the stuff, but it's just nice knowing you got it. Another tip I had given to me was to grab some of these. You never know when you need them to wipe your camper down or something. If it gets something on there that looks, before you get to the dealership, where it looks doesn't look like scuffs and things, they'll come out with that. But I've never had to use that, but just in case. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's go to the back and I can show you what's back here. I've got the shovel tied on for digging out of snow and stuff. This time of year I'll take that off in the summer, obviously. Okay, back in here, hopefully you can see random tools, the weight distribution bars. You have to have these, and I'll show you how to hook them up on another video. But basically they're just weight distribution bars. Some people call them stabilizers, but I don't think they don't really stabilize. They're just, what they're used for is to basically distribute the weight off the tongue, where the weight is not all on the tongue of your truck and it's distributed throughout the truck. It helps. This is something I didn't know, but I definitely have used this. Some of the campers, you'll need that because you'll have to set the tongue of the camper. You'll have to jack it up on top of one of those blocks to get it on your hitch sometimes. I've just had to use it once, but some chocks for tires, a hammer in here, extra straps, got another 2-inch ball, just some extra tools that I need. I've got a tire repair kit, bungee cords. I've got the big crescent wrenches in case I have to take this 2 5/16 ball off and put the 2-inch on there, and I've had to do that before. Chain. Some of them require a chain. I really don't know why I would use a chain, but I put one in here just in case. And of course this goes with the weight distribution bar. If you don't know how to use that, I will have a video in the future to show that. I think that's about it. I'll go over, hopefully I'll have a video soon on the cost of all this. Yeah, I want to do a video on how much I spent. I know I overspent, but I like to have extra stuff just in case. That's just me. Anyway, I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll keep doing more of this. Like I said, I'll see if I can put some links in the description that might lead to this, and if you decide you want some of this, I think I can hook it up where I can get a commission off of it. I don't know. I know they're real small commissions, but anything can help as I do these videos and stuff. I'm definitely going to have to get a new computer, and the computer I have is so slow that I almost hate sitting in there to do these things. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the subscribers, and I appreciate all the comments. Keep it up, and I will keep doing these and keep sharing my experience with RV hauling. I'm really enjoying it. I haven't got to do a whole lot. I got COVID last week, and so I was out. I was going to haul one then, and then this is Monday, and this Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday we're supposed to get a bunch of freezing rain and ice and stuff, so I'm not going to haul this week. Next week I take my CDL exam, my driving test, so I'll be studying for that, and I'll take that, and hopefully after I get my CDL license I'll be set free and be able to get some more hauling in. So I appreciate you guys appreciate you guys still watching and staying up with me, and I will keep doing these. So thanks a lot.